Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, and this is Monday Morning Musings. Happy Monday. I hope this finds you well, safe, and healthy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please do remember to subscribe by clicking on the link, which is somewhere around here, to find out whenever I post a video, which is consistently on Mondays. Except when I forget, do it on a Tuesday. Sometimes I miss a week. Don't judge me. I want to talk about something that hit the media last week related to it's a kangaroo court if I've ever heard one. Anyway, here's the sitch. And I will paste an article, put an article down below so you can read about it. So the situation is this: a white doctor in Grand Prairie, Alberta, by the name of Dr. Wessel, hung a noose on the door of an operating room targeting a black doctor originally from Nigeria. All this happened in 2016, but why it's made news now is that they've finally gotten through the process of the investigation. And this all-white panel of doctors, I'm assuming, from the College of Physicians and Surgeons, has issued a 4-month suspension to this doctor. And the College of Physicians and Surgeons that oversees doctors in the province of Alberta, they wanted a 1-year suspension, but they are respecting the process of the investigation of the panel. And Wessel's lawyer felt that there should be a short and sharp 1-month punishment was appropriate because, he's suffered enough. The RCMP conducted a hate crime investigation and determined that they would not press charges because that there was no possibility of a conviction, even though Dr. Wessel confessed to it, has been found guilty by a tribunal of his peers, and there's a witness, another doctor, who Dr. Wessel told it was targeting the black doctor. Wessel's claims that the noose was part of a practical joke for a nurse, that he didn't know the violent and racist history of the noose, and that it was a lasso. Take a look at the article. There's a picture. Tell me it looks like a lasso. Dr. Wessel's arguments are nonsense. It's a joke. This entire case is a debacle that it took 5 years to get to a punishment for this guy, even though he threatened the life of another human being in his workplace. At the end of the day, this is a travesty of justice for not only this one doctor, not only doctors of color in Alberta, but all people of color all across Canada. The arguments were embarrassingly bad. There was clearly bias involved. And they conducted an investigation there was an investigation, but with all due respect to the outside investigator, she's white, and I don't know how much experience she has with dealing with anti-black racism, but if I were to take a guess, this clearly shows why representation matters. Had there been one member of the tribunal who is a person of color, or at the very least an advisor who is a specialist in inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility, and or anti-black racism, I believe that this would have gone differently. This is why representation matters. Because we need diverse voices at the table to ensure situations like this don't happen. That's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, share, and like. I'm trying to remember the order of the image. Subscribe, share, and like, I think. You want to share this. You want the world to know about it. Share it on your social media platforms so they know what you know. And you know. Also, please do connect with me on social media. If you haven't done so already, I am at the Michael Bach on all the social media platforms that I'm on. And if you haven't done so, pick up a copy of my book, Birds of All Feathers, Doing Diversity and Inclusion Right, available wherever you buy books. And look what I've hung up. That's right, the new book, Alphabet Soup, The Essential Guide to LGBTQ2 Inclusion, is available right now for pre-order. Comes out March 29th. If you pre-order it, you will be able to get some swaggy stuff that is kind of exciting. So you can go to michaelbach.com and click on the books to find out where you can get a copy of book number 1 and book number 2. How exciting, all in one place. Place. I think that's it. Let's go for it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. Bye.